Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will shake the way you look at love, at women, and at yourself. You think you know what women want, but the truth is, most men don't even come close. You've been fed lies by movies, by culture, by surface-level nonsense that tells you women fantasize about money, status, or looks. But when a woman truly loves a man, her fantasies run deeper than anything you've ever imagined. They are not shallow desires. They are not fleeting thoughts. They are primal, emotional, spiritual cravings that she hides even from herself, and when you understand them, you'll see why love has the power to either transform you into the man you've always wanted to be, or destroy you when you take it for granted. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat this. Some of the things I'll reveal will shock you because they're not what you expect. They're not what the world talks about. They're raw, unfiltered truths about how women think, what they feel, and what they secretly dream of doing to the men they adore. And if you're sitting there thinking you already know, let me tell you, you don't. This is not about clichés. This is about unlocking the psychology of love at its core, the hidden world that operates beneath her words, beneath her actions, beneath the surface you see. By the end of this video, you will never look at a woman's love the same way again. You will know what it truly means when she says she loves you, and you'll understand why her fantasies are not just about passion. They're about legacy, about devotion, about rewriting the story of who you are. Stay with me until the end, because the truth is bigger than you think. When a woman truly loves a man, the first fantasy she holds deep inside her heart is not about luxury, not about showing him off, not about control. It is about peace. Men live in a battlefield every single day. They wake up carrying weights they don't speak of. They go out into a world that constantly questions their worth, their masculinity, their ability to provide and protect. And here's the truth most men never realize. A woman who genuinely loves you doesn't fantasize about adding more noise to your life. She fantasizes about silencing the noise you already fight with. She imagines being the one place where your armor can finally fall, where you don't have to perform, where you don't have to compete, where you don't have to explain yourself. Her fantasy is to be the breath you didn't know you were holding all day long. She sees your tiredness when you don't speak about it. She sees the heaviness in your eyes that no one else notices. And what she dreams about is not fixing it with grand gestures, but dissolving it with presence. For a woman, love is not just passion. It is protection, not of your body, but of your soul. She fantasizes about giving you a peace that no other person can manufacture, because she understands the weight of being a man in a world that only applauds your victories, but never asks about your wounds. Think about it. Most men run to distractions when they are tired. They drown in their phones, in their vices, in their silences. But a woman in love thinks differently. She wants to replace all of that. She wants you to reach for her instead of the bottle, the screen, or the endless scroll of meaningless escape. Her fantasy is to be the medicine you crave when your spirit aches, the comfort that takes away the sting of every battle you fought that day. It's not weakness, it's not dependency. It's a deep instinct that comes from love. Women are wired for connection, and when they love a man, their dream is not to compete with his challenges but to disarm them. She does not want to fight you, she wants to fight for you. That is her peace offering, her fantasy to create a home not defined by walls and furniture, but by the energy of calm that follows you like a shield when you step back into the world. But here is where most men fail. They ignore this. They dismiss it as small or unnecessary. They believe they don't need it, that they can survive without peace. But survival is not living. You cannot become the man you are meant to be if you never allow yourself to rest. And the tragedy is this: when a woman fantasizes about giving you peace and you keep rejecting it, she eventually stops offering. She shuts down the very thing you didn't know was holding you together. A woman's fantasy of giving you peace is her way of saying, "Let me carry your silence with you." It is her way of saying, "You don't have to fight alone anymore." And if you miss that, if you take it for granted, you will lose more than love. You will lose the one person who wanted to heal the part of you that the world only breaks. So ask yourself, are you letting her be your peace, or are you too busy building walls that keep her out? Because one day, when the chaos is louder than you can bear, you will remember that the only fantasy she ever had for you was not riches, not fame, not conquest. It was to be the calm that no one else could give you. And if you are wise, you will let her,